fix your penis, you need nitric acid.
I know that was a really weird clip to end the last chapter on, but I put it there for a reason. Even though there were tragic aspects to their relationship, that didn't mean they lacked a sense of humor. Life has its ups and downs, and just because a person had a rough life and lost at a young age doesn't mean their life was always down. I've always believed that whenever a person dies, and the friends and family of that person mourn over their death, the person who died would want to tell them that they would rather be remembered for the good times and let the bad times be put to a side so that it's easier to come to terms with death. On the 21st of February 2018, X posted his final track on SoundCloud, titled Hope, as a tribute to the victims of the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, and the song's description on SoundCloud are words to live by. Follow your dreams and know that even though you have lost, you have guardian angels watching over you day in and day out. The last thing they want is for their lives to be lost in vain. Make them proud. Live full, healthy, genius lives. Even though he died at such a young age, he was already open to giving his thoughts on life and death. 5 months before his murder, DJ Academics asked him,
"How does the story of XXXTENTACION end?"
And then X responded in the most interesting way possible by saying,
"I live as long as I possibly can so these kids can see as possible, and then boom, I die either of old age or somebody murder me or some shit. Fuck it."
Like I said before, X was open to giving his thoughts on life and death. 10 days after he passed away, the music video for Sad was officially released, which is surreal because it begins with X walking towards his own coffin for his own funeral. In a weird way, the music video reminded me of something he said in an interview before.
"I believe in past lives and future lives. I believe in the karmic cycle. I believe you will repeat this life until you get it right. I believe until you align the karmic cycle, nothing else matters."
Every tattoo he ever had some kind of meaning. One of his most iconic tattoos is the one that says alone, which was already mentioned earlier in the video, but I think the reason why he has that tattoo deserves to be seen.
Alone is the biggest concept for me, literally. Alone is literally my idolization, because my thing is, whether people think they're alone, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're amongst 1,000 people, you are still alone, because your lies are not known by these other people. Your sins are not known by these other people until you confess your sins amongst another man or upon your God, because your lies are not known by these other people. Your sins are not known by these other people until you confess your sins amongst another man or upon your God, or even the devil, or even what you believe in. Nobody will completely know you. So no one will ever know, if you're being honest, no one will ever know what you want them to know. No one will ever know what you want them to know, how you feel, you know?
But most importantly, he had words for the people he loved the most, and that's you guys. Regardless of what happened on the 18th of June, I consider the words he says in this clip as his true final words.
Hey guys, how are you? I won't be long. I really just wanted to directly communicate with those that pay attention to what I'm doing and that support me, and I wanted to offer some words of inspiration. For the words of inspiration, I just really wanted to tell you guys that it does not matter what your dream is or what your goal is. You make sure that it is your prime priority to follow what you believe is good for you. Do not live your life trying to impress someone else, and do not live your life trying to be someone you're not, and do not live your life making yourself miserable just to amount to someone else's idealism. You don't want to be following someone that's taking you down a dark road. I believe in the human race, period, and I truly believe that anyone can be what they want to be. We need good mothers, we need good fathers, we need people with sources of knowledge. Let's make it not cool to be stupid. Let's make it cool to be a good person. I'm tired of it being cool to be a fucking murderer or a shooter or just this irrelevant being. Like, that shit is stupid. The sooner we understand that we need each other, which is the truth, bro, because I wouldn't be who the fuck I was if I didn't have the support from you guys and I didn't have the people that truly believed in me. I would be nothing, and I'm aware of that. I would be nothing, and I'm aware of that. And I've gone through my fair share of destruction and pain in the process to get where I've gotten, and I know that anything is possible. Alright, let's say worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive, and to at least have a good life. If I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life. Regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me, I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is. So I just wanted to say I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define find your soul. Let your soul find your body. Your mind is limitless. You are worth more than you could believe. All you have to do is dream, and all you have to do is want to fulfill that dream and have the strength to fulfill that dream.
It was my dream to make a film about X that would honor his legacy. I put my all into this, and I hope that the words he said inspired you, and that this documentary has helped cure, or at least numb, the sad feeling of his passing. I think it's time to let the man enjoy the rest of his existence in heaven, and dedicate the final part of this documentary to the people who loved him the most.
I just want to thank everybody for coming. It's incredible how many people were so deeply affected and moved by X, and it's just like the ridiculous crowd that goes as far as I can see right now is a pretty good symbol of how much of an impact he made on so many people. And I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Obviously, I'm kind of losing my composure here, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are.
Long live X! 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 Long live X!
You guys meant the world to him, and in a weird way, when I met him, he kind of knew that something like this was going to happen, I guess. Like, he knew that it was going to affect the world, and he knew that he was going to, a lot of people were going to be hurt when he left, but I guess we should all just feel lucky that we got to experience it while he was here. So thank you all.
I love you. Thank you for listening.
Millions of people's lives. You are a king. You are literally everything that we've been wanting in this world to speak. Truth on everything. Respect. We love you. Long live X.
Long live X! 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 Long live X!
X meant the world to me, man. For 3 years, this dude helped me get through depression and a bunch of stuff, man. Like, just knowing that he's not on this earth anymore, breathing the same air we are, that honestly sucks, and he did not deserve to go the way he did.
I will mourn my child from Monday to Monday, 7 days. And after 7 days, I will forever celebrate my child's life. All he accomplished, everything and everyone that he touched.
I appreciate you too, bro. It's like, your message is perfect, so I have to do that, you know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
Before I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I hope it's not too late for me.
I know you're somewhere. I've been trapped in my mind, girl, just holding on. I don't wanna pretend we're something we're nothing. I've been stuck thinking about her. I can't hold on. Hey, I'm in pain, wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I've been tripping, but some things can change. So still sometime I'm 10, picture this in bed, get a phone call. Girl, did you fuck with Kill Yourself? There was this summer, ain't nobody helped. And ever since then, man, I hate myself. Wanna fucking end it, pessimistic. All I wanna see me with a pot to pissin'. But I've been excited about the grave I'm digging. Having conversation about my haste decision. Fucking signet, at the same time. Memories surface to the grapevine. By my uncle playing with a slip knot. Post-traumatic stress got me fucked up. Been fucked up since a couple months ahead. Locked up. I'll be feeling pain just to hold on. Yeah. And I don't feel the same. I'm so numb. Yeah. I'll be feeling pain. I'll be feeling pain just to hold on. Yeah. And I don't feel the same. I'm so numb. Yeah. I know you're someone. There's something I don't told